about Argentina, just keeping it very straight.
All right, guys, let's get after it. One of the most interesting games of the World Cup is upon us. It's Panama, it's Ghana, and I'm not kidding. I am not kidding when I say that Ghana have held firm. Favorites when this thing opened, clear favorites as this thing closes, yet a 40-spot gap in the ELO rating. A massive gap when we talk about the FIFA World Rankings that suggests Panama are the better side. I cannot wait to see how this thing plays out on the field. Again, a lot of things tell me, Gabe, that Panama are slightly better. The odds here tell us that Ghana are slightly better. How are you betting this second match after England-Croatia gave us probably the game of the tournament so far?
Very entertaining match. I don't know if it was the best match of the tournament, but one of the more dominant performances of the tournament in the second half by England, and great call on the over. We ended up hitting that under 6.5 with Colombia. That parlay lives still, just for the record. And there were 0 cards called in the game. Not a single yellow card, guys. Not a single yellow card. We hit the under 2.5. Remember at the half, I said it's plus, it's 1.5 now, but I got to do it, and I did it, and 0 cards. So for the record, we hit under 3.5 cards in this match. But you talked about it, and there was no sarcasm, guys. Listen, even myself, like I rolled my eyes when I saw the schedule, and I thought, how the hell are you going to fill SoFi Stadium for New Zealand and Iran at like midnight? They did, and it was one of the most entertaining matches. Mm-hmm. You're like, come on, Iraq and Austria in the middle of the night, or Jordan's going to be great. It's all been great. Right? It's just been such a fun tournament. So you never know, but I'm with you, Kevin. I don't understand this, but we talked about this last night. I brought it up you said about the Austria line. And we're like, man, some of these Euro teams are like really big favorites. We saw it with Portugal today. Yep. There's just this super respect for the Euro and Euro football, and there's absolutely 0 respect for CONCACAF football. So the African sides have been disrespected too much. They've got like 3 draws and a close loss today, etc. Like they've been competing. Oh.
Uh-oh.
Whoa. Hey.
Wow.
Hey. Oh, you saw that?
Oh, I wasn't that far behind on that one.
No, you weren't.
Whoa.
Panama with a bullet, like out of nowhere.
Wow.
Man. Like,
unreal.
But big save.
Yeah.
We got a game.
Okay.
But, yeah, so this is a fun one. But you mentioned it, Kevin. What's the difference in the ELO rankings? Which I've heard other people talk about, respected soccer people mention ELO rankings. So you were on to something with being a quality reference.
Panama are 40th, Gabe. Ghana are 81st.
And Panama are 41st in the FIFA rankings. That's respectable. There's a lot of countries that play soccer. So, like, you're the 41st best team in the world. Like, you know, if you're the top 40 college football team, you think you're badass, Kevin. All right, we're top 40. Now, we're one of the top 40 soccer teams in the world. And we're massive underdogs to Ghana, who, if you look at their form, guys, coming into this, 2-0 loss to Mexico, 1-1 draw with Wales, 2-1 to Germany they lost. Austria beat Ghana 5-1. South Korea beat them 1-0. Japan beat them 2-0. Ghana haven't won a game since October the 12th, 2025.
Gabe, Ghana is 72nd in the FIFA World Rankings. When I saw the FIFA World Ranking gap, I thought, you know what, though? The ELO rankings will tell a different story.
Yes, exactly.
They told an even bigger story. They're like, no, this Ghana team's dreadful. It's a very interesting setup, man.
Ghana's striker, Ghana's guy plays on Man City. So you get that respect right there, right? So, Semenyo, you get that respect of, all right, this guy's a big name. But what I'm telling you what it is, Kevin, Panama are a CONCACAF team, right? Panama play Canada and the USA and Mexico and stuff like that. We are not respected. We are the MAC of the world. Like the Oceania is the Sun Belt. Like, you know what I mean? No, we're not the MAC. Like, conference, what is it?
I don't know. The Big 12?
No, we're not the Big 12. We're not as good as the Big 12.
Are we doing college football or college basketball?
College football. Yeah. American Athletic Conference, like ACC. We're the ACC. Let's call that. We're the ACC. How's that?
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Like, no, but we're not respected. The U.S. isn't respected. Canada is not respected at all. Panama aren't respected. Like, nobody respects this. They all think we're like and Mexico are the best team, best nation in our region, Kevin, right? In the CONCACAF historically. And Mexico have never done anything in the World Cup. So that's why Panama have never done anything in the World Cup.
Right.
Right. So that's why it is what it is. Like, Ghana have had success. People have seen Ghana win big games before.
Yeah, so that's what was interesting to me.
It was 2010, Kevin, but like, what does that matter?
Ghana did fire their manager kind of in the lead up to this tournament, right?
Yes,
so
because they weren't winning.
They do hold themselves to a higher standard than they've been playing to, but gosh, it's hard to trust here. I'll tell you this, and we've seen this a few times, Gabe, though, just quickly. This is an open first 5 minutes. No one's dominating possession. These games then usually do open up. I'm not running to bet anything yet, but this is a very free game right now.
Oh, there's a pace to it. I'll tell you what, though, both these nations, like Panama are more of a chippier type team, but their manager's been there for 6 years, guys. These guys are a real national team. You know what I mean? Like, some of these teams kind of get thrown together and, like, they have a camp for a couple of weeks. Panama, like, these are the guys. They play in the Gold Cups. They play in the CONCACAF Cups. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is the team. They don't have, like, the luxury. We don't have 40 guys to choose from. These are 20 guys. Like, these are 15 guys that are on our team. Right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So they have a great familiarity. Like, their team chemistry, like, Canada plays them all the time, and they had Canada's former goalie was breaking down this match before this match, and he was saying, like, they're very organized, they're very disciplined, they play hard for the 90 minutes, a lot of cliches, but he brought up the fact that they've had the same manager forever. Every player knows what he's supposed to do. They know their system. They're not going to be out of place, like all that type of stuff. And then you got Ghana, who have, like, this skill and talent, and they got dudes that play, they play in bigger leagues and stuff than the guys in Panama do. But, they're top heavy. They got a couple of dudes at the top here. But I wanted to get to Carlos Queiroz. Carlos Queiroz, the manager, Kevin, of Ghana, because you and I have had some fun talking about the managers of different nations.
Yes.
How about this guy? He's coached, this is his 5th World Cup.
A lot of experience.
Yeah, 3 different teams.
Yeah.
3 different teams in the World Cup. And he's coached 5 national teams, Kevin.
It is interesting to
he's coached
nations the way guys switch clubs is
he's Portuguese, Mozambique. So he's Portuguese by nature. But how about this, guys? He's coached the United Arab Emirates, South Africa, Real Madrid, mixed in Real Madrid, Portugal, Iran, Colombia, Egypt, Iran, Qatar, Oman, Ghana. He's like the World Cup mercenary. Like, if your nation needs a coach before the World Cup with some credibility, you call Carlos Queiroz. He comes in.
And one thing I saw is a lot of people say, he's not scared to play for a draw. Just get a point on the board, which is one of the reasons I used, and you'll like this, I think, Gabe. I did Panama plus the half a goal, Colombia money line. And I was like, I think that's about the only thing that I felt pretty good about with our remaining games here tonight. And I'll just say this, like, listen, I understand that occasionally this sport cannot be for everyone, but I think a lot of people have, the fever right now. I know there's no goals yet. This game's so far been a delight to watch. These teams are not playing for a draw. This ball's getting up and down this pitch right now.
This is free-flowing football. Look, they're passing, they're running around. Yeah, there's a flow to it. Beautiful.
Hey there, it's your buddy Craig Carton. If you're trying to find out how to get all the great content that me and Tyrone Johnson give you every single day, here's Tyrone to tell you how.
You can subscribe on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, and of course, Amazon Music as well. We're at all four.
That's right. It's the Craig Carton Show podcast every weekday morning live at 11, replayed at noon on YouTube and on SportsGrid throughout the country. Check it out.
Is there any digging out of this massive hole that the Red Sox have built themselves? And Adam, I'm not talking about playoffs here, you know? Like, I'm talking about just like a respectable 500 type season.
Yeah, this team is an absolute mess and should blow it up. Should be sellers come the deadline, and anything that you've got of value, get rid of it and just try and remake this thing.
Newswire, only on SportsGrid.
Wembanyama goes to the park and plays chess against people. Like, I saw him come in with a book today. Yeah. He walked in with a book, Kevin. He had a bunch of books in his hand. I was thinking to myself, I'm like, he's the only NBA player that actually walks in with a book that actually read it.
Yeah. It's a good take. It's a good take. Yeah.
Shot of LeBron.
Listen,
I couldn't help it.
I knew that I was trying to cut you off before you said the name.
In-game live, only on SportsGrid.
Class is in session. Today, let's talk about the teaser. A teaser is a multi-leg bet where you shift the point spread in your favor. You get better numbers, but every selection has to win. It doesn't matter what you bet if you don't have the insights. Tune into SportsGrid and get ahead of the class.
All right, guys, back in the right here on SportsGrid. Ghana, Panama, 11 minutes in. We're following the live action right now. That draw price is going to drop as anticipated here, but the Panama numbers dropped, which makes no sense. I'm about to give up. See, now I'm getting annoyed. Why are Panama Gabe
Panama
on
look
one
good.
book, Panama.
Oh,
Gabe, they have short.
I don't know.
Is it where the ball is on the field? Is that what it is? Because there's Panama, a corner coming?
Panama just buzzing around the net again, I got to tell you.
I have Panama as a shorter favorite than Ghana. Ghana closes the favorite.
A big favorite. An overpriced favorite.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I don't want to bring up, like, match fixing because that doesn't make any sense. Like, that's not what's happening, obviously. But, like, something's not adding up.
Here come.
I haven't gotten a corner yet in this match, right?
No, they haven't. But I like this ref. Like, there was just a blatant tackle. The refs like play on. I'm telling you, these refs like.
You know what?
What's
Game
the
I would
in-game
love
cards
to find
right now?
out?
I played the in-game cards. Have they moved it yet? Let's see.
Has the ref from the Mexico game done another match yet?
No, I was thinking the same thing actually. Or, like, is he going to get relegated? Like, sort of like a bad game?
Yeah.
You know? Because, yeah, it's a good point.
Like,
it's a good point. No, but the rotation isn't up yet. Like, you know what I mean? So, like, he did the week, like, Mexico are coming up, and, like, he's in Mexico type thing. Like, the refs are in certain countries. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, I imagine he'll do more games. I mean, he got the game. Thing is, though, Kevin, none of the red cards that he called, besides the Mexican last one with the last couple of minutes, was debatable. I mean, the other ones were red cards.
That is
the guy
the
in
crazy
South Africa
thing.
elbowed the guy in the back of the head. What do you want him to do? He elbowed the guy in the back of the head.
Wasn't, oh, the ref is crazy. The story was, what's going on? You're like,
you were watching it. You even said, I think
other.
There's going to be a fight by the end of this match. Like,
yes. It's
like they
going to end
opened
up
up
being my most
the World
famous
Cup
bet of
opened
this
up.
tournament.
South Africa got mad late in that game. They were losing, and they got frustrated for real, and they started cheap-shotting Mexico. But as far as this game, there's been quite a flow to it for a game. Like you said, it's scoreless 14 minutes in right now, but we have some numbers. And, Kevin, I got to tell you, like, the odds makers are sharp when it comes to soccer, some of these books, man. It's a global sport. They're getting, like, this is real money. This isn't like, you know, This isn't like a Big 12 Kansas Jayhawk game on Monday night. Like, this is like real money on these things. The time of possession right now, Panama, 74% to 26%. Dangerous attacks, Panama, 9. Attacks, 20. The ball, like, Panama have been a better side here. Like, Panama have the ball more. Panama have created more scoring opportunities. Panama have nearly scored 3 times already in this game. Like, the first one was a legitimate one, that rocket, and it was a nice save. But ball's been buzzing around Ghana's net a couple of times here. Ghana really haven't gotten anything going offensively yet, Kevin. I think that's why the number is starting to shift a bit.
I was going to say, man, Gabe, like, you've been betting a long time, and you bet everything. So you've seen everything. But right now on FanDuel, I have 2-1 Ghana, plus 190 draw, plus 160 Panama. That makes
wild.
no bleeping sense. I'm sorry, that does not make any sense. Ghana closed plus 140? Panama closed plus 230.
I'm looking at a very sharp book that takes a lot of action on soccer, and they got Panama plus 160, Ghana plus 195 right now. It's completely swung.
It's as if now the live odds, Gabe, match with all of the ELO rating, FIFA world ranking.
It's almost as if though it's taken them 10, 15 minutes of watching, Kevin, and going, oh, you know what? I think we made a mistake. Like, they got the wrong, you know what I mean? Was there like an error along the way? Like, no, we made him like my Kiki Rice mistake. Yeah, like, no, it's like when I said to the pick wrong. Yeah, it's like, no, we actually meant Panama to be the favorite. Like, somebody screwed this up.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like, we made a mistake here.
Like, it just stayed like that. These lines have been out for a long time. Like, you would have thought, Gabe, they would have got smashed. That was the thing that was kind of confusing me. Is like they weren't getting hit on Panama numbers. Like, I couldn't figure it out for the life of me.
Man, hold on. We got some, like, Ghana do. I don't know. They're doing some weird voodoo stuff. The guy's like, I thought the guy was like, first I thought he was.
I don't know what's going on there.
You seen this?
Yeah, it looks
this is in Toronto. I thought he was smoking a blunt in the stadium. I thought, I was like, man, this guy just lit up a big fat blunt in the stadium at the World Cup, man. It's pretty bold. And then I'm like, no, he's blowing some weird white dust in the air. Like,
Gabe,
he's passing some sort of spell on Panama. What's going on there? Like,
I swear, when the Knicks won Game 4, some dude sitting courtside lit up. I swear. Like, he was like, what are they going to do? Kick me out? They're so busy. We just won. I need to smoke. Like, that was crazy. I swear. I was like, that guy's smoking. He's just standing next to Mikal Bridges. Like, that was nuts.
What are they going to do?
It's like, it's like, what are they going to kick me out? It's over. Like,
well, the Knicks, like a lot of NBA teams, seem to be enjoying the post-championship run. I always love seeing all the players, like, just absolutely wasted on shows after.
Yeah.
It's like these shows, they have these guys on, and it's like, you know that they've been on a bender for the last 48 hours, right? And they're like, yeah, sure, why not? It's funny. Like, they almost know it, but like OG on Good Morning America the other day.
Oh, my goodness.
Someone just should have told them, just don't go on. Just stay here. Let's hold on. Like you're going to go, you just sit there and just stare.
Yeah, just sitting there spaced out.
Just stare.
Spaced. It's unbelievable. In a way, like, it's, I don't know, kind of, I don't know if it's almost nice. Like, after the Thunder game, not really drinking and celebrating, in a way, it's nice to see an NBA champion all messed up on the stage. Like, you know what I mean? I think it's how it should be. It's how it should
be. When the Raptors won, they went hard. Like,
oh, gosh.
It was it was like 5 days. People were like, man, it's 5 days in, and these guys are still
bubble
drunk.
Game, like, Rondo was just drinking on the court after the Lakers won. At that point, like, they were like, we don't even care, man. Like, we're still stuck here. Like, just get me a bottle now. Like, I'm not waiting. Like, this is ridiculous.
The amount of alcohol and marijuana that was consumed in that bubble, like, man, there's got to be a book written about that.
I'll tell you what, the bubble documentary is going to be good whenever they make that.
Yeah.
Are you ready for el verano más futbolero de tu vida? Latination Football Club turns into Copa Nation, our live stream experience every day, de lunes a viernes, 11 a.m. Pacific and 2 p.m. Pacific as well. Checking in after the games. In that slot between games, we got you, my friend. We're going to have celebrities, legends of the game, content creators, and a bunch of our friends that are going to keep you entertained and informed, letting you know what's happening all across the 3 countries that are going to be experiencing this crazy, crazy football tournament. Don't miss it. Copa Nation right here on Latin Nation every day. Check it out.
Terrible start last year, injured all the way through, didn't have a chance to win that Major League Baseball season. This year, first team to 20 wins, first team to 30 wins, first team to 40 wins. It's all been the Atlanta Braves. Good baseball club lurking around here.
They still have some guys, some starting pitchers on the shelf there that could help them down the road, but the Braves are sitting pretty right now.
The Early Line, only on SportsGrid.
Pitching has been really good in their bullpen too. So Chris Getz, their general manager, credit to him. This guy was getting pounded a couple of years ago for decisions and everything like that, but man, it is seemingly working out. The fans, by the way, all of a sudden are pouring in there. Their attendance is on the rise too. So a great sign that the White Sox are in this thing. Now, long term, I don't know. Like, is this a postseason team? Is it a deep postseason team?
Pro Baseball Today, only on SportsGrid.
If at any point I get annoying, I apologize. But live odds, Panama plus 150, draw plus 180, Ghana plus 230. What's going on? The game is scoreless. They've completely flipped Panama to the number that basically Ghana closed at. Like, it's out of control. Like, it does not make any sense. What was going on pre-match?
And the total is absolutely plummeted. And I'm glad that I jumped in. We hit this under here. Now we got 1.5 and under 1.5 plus 100 right now. So we're on the verge of hitting minus money for 1.5. We played 22 minutes. We're not even at the water break yet.
No. Yeah, it's weird. Sometimes, Gabe, I'm like, this game's moving slow, and then you realize they all move the same. Like, it's just a running clock. But I don't know. It feels weird that we haven't had the water break yet, right? Like,
it's a battle, this game. It's starting to even out a little bit. It's 64-36, but if you'll notice, Congo are getting a little tighter here now, defensively. A lot of yellow jerseys there, Kevin. Look at this. Like, there was definitely an effort to stop giving up. There was too much space for red jerseys. The Panamanians are sort of buzzing around. They're completing passes. They're getting opportunities a bit. They're volleying balls into the box. You notice over the last couple of minutes, Ghana have done a much better job of just sort of getting in their face. And same with Congo today. Like, Congo were nervous in the first couple of minutes. Like, when you saw that first goal, Kevin, I mean, I know you don't want to relive it for you, but like, talking about Portugal scoring 2 goals in the game.
Yeah.
When I said before the match, and I bet the under in the game, and I saw Congo just like weakly trying to clear the ball out and Portugal all over them in the first couple of minutes, I was like, oh, God, this is going to be a long game for Congo. And something just changed. I don't know, about a 15-minute mark or so. Yeah. Suddenly Congo started running and were making life more difficult for Portugal and started to get in their face a little bit, and kind of seeing this now. And I've noticed too, guys, a lot of managers have said, Tuchel today talked about this after the England match today. They said about the first half and the second half being different. And he basically said, man, he goes, it's the World Cup. He goes, I don't care who you are. There's nerves. Yeah. Right? He goes, your first World Cup game is like the hardest one. Like I've heard a lot of managers say that. He goes, that first World Cup game is hard, man. They all say the same thing. There's nerves. You haven't really played a real game, and like you don't know what's going to happen. You're hoping that everything you worked on in practice worked, and like there's a lot of pressure on these teams, Kevin. Right? Like you feel it. France, same thing. France just weren't ready, bro. It's like a basketball team that hadn't played. Like they needed 45 minutes to loosen up. Like the England manager said, he goes, we needed to break a sweat. He goes, once we broke a sweat, we started to play our game.
We've talked about games being scoreless at the half, finding a way to open up. What's so odd, though, Gabe, is Portugal were the reverse. For 10 minutes, they were completely calm and then played horrified for the next 70 minutes. And then the final, 10, match. They were aggressive. Like, it was very odd the way Portugal approached that game. And there can be negativity around Cristiano Ronaldo because he's not Leo Messi. It's just what it is. And sometimes I feel like, is it overstated? Man, today it wasn't. Like, there was an off feeling to what they were doing on that pitch.
But it's not fair. It's almost like saying, you can't. I always thought it was an unfair comparison to begin with. They're different players. Messi, is a better all-around player. Ronaldo's one of the greatest goal scorers ever. No one's going to dispute it. But
yeah,
Ronaldo's kind of done. Like, Messi is not. You know what I mean? So it's almost unfair. Like, are we going to judge? Like, I'm not going to pile on Ronaldo like some people want to, right? I get it. It's like a LeBron Jordan thing, except a bigger scale, right, with these people. So I totally understand it. But, I'm not going to come at Ronaldo for not being awesome right now at 41 years old.
Right, it is interesting, right, Gabe?
It's Portugal's fault that they're building their team around him still. And that's not going to last. There's got to be changes.
Gabe, that was one of the things that stood out to me when breaking them down, going through the tournament futures, is it felt like they actually do need Ronaldo to be great in order to reach their potential. That's a lot to ask of a 41-year-old. It is.
Yeah.
There's people who want him to be a super sub. I think the reason he starts is they don't trust what's behind him.
Yeah. It's the manager that just has a love affair with him, bro.
All right, we'll be right back.
Can't let go of the pass, man.
All right, guys, back with you right here on SportsGrid. We're a half hour into Ghana, Panama. And all of a sudden, the free flow of this game that was like, oh, this thing looks open. Well, now it's just like there's no flow instead of free flow. Like, nobody's really doing anything here. Like, no keepers having to work. The total's 1.5, even money to the over right now, Gabe.
This game is going the way I thought it was going to go.
Yet.
This is the way you want. This is the way if you're Panama. There are no corners. That's one thing. The game has been completely played in the middle of the field. To be real, there really hasn't been that many dangerous scoring opportunities other than that original bullet to start. Here, what do we have here going? Referee coming over. He's already given one card out, which I'm not a fan of. We got under 3.5. Here's a card here. I think it's more of a warning.
Okay.
It's getting a little chippy. That was a little chippy.
Not a 5.5. I'm not betting it. I'm not chasing the corners. It was something I did to get a little extra juice in the game, to be honest.
Not enough offense. You need one team to create offense, right?
Yeah.
At some point, it'll get low enough that maybe we could jump in again. Listen, I didn't think there were going to be goals in this game. I bet the under the game, but I did figure there'll be corners still, right? There'll be opportunities, and there really hasn't been.
The first 8 minutes were encouraging, honestly, I thought. I thought to the corner bet game, I'm like, no, this is good. But you're right. The game is now being played a lot more in the middle of the field than anybody's attacking third. So somebody's going to have to start to command this game a little bit.
Look at all the red jerseys there. Both teams are really locking things down.
Yeah.
And it's not the end of the world for both teams to get a draw here either in their first game, right? Like you brought it up earlier.
The only thing, though,
Panama were happy they scored a goal in the last time they played in the World Cup.
So
they get a point here, they'll be happy. It's sort of like Canada, right? Canada never won a game before. They got a point last week. So, all right, next we try to get a win now, right? You sort of build off of it.
I think the difference, though, is these two teams' remaining fixtures are Croatia and England. And I understand if you want to say, hey, look, Croatia can be beat, giving up 4 goals, but these teams are going to be big dogs in those games. If you can grab 3 points, Gabe, that might be enough to get out of the group.
It's a great
each of these teams getting a draw, like, you kind of have to go for it, in my opinion.
I don't disagree, but they also don't want to come away with this with nothing. So it's sort of that fine line.
Certainly.
Right. So which team is going to be more aggressive, saying we want to get the 3 points here? I kind of think Panama, right? Panama. I think Panama are sort of like feel disrespected, right? They haven't had success in the World Cup. Let's not forget, man. Like, they beat the USA. Like, they were really good in the Gold Cup, like 2 years ago, year and a half ago, whatever. Like, this is a dangerous side. Like, they're not pushovers. Hell, they're ranked 41st in the world, and it didn't take long for the odds makers to sort of figure it out. Yet, once again, right now, as we go on, this is the beautiful thing too about betting live in-game football / soccer. Look at the numbers now; they're going up. Ghana are now plus 210. Panama are plus 200. Like, we get to the half, you can get Panama like plus 250 on the money line or something, right? It's like, they score one late goal. It's not a bad odds. Or even if you still like Ghana, et cetera, but like, because we're getting later here, I mean, the draw is down to plus 140 right now.
Yeah, I think, Gabe, in a way, at half, you might be able to get basically no draw at minus 120.
Yeah, exactly. If you wanted to say, all right, I just think either team, one of the teams going to score, right? If you want to take plus 200 both sides, or like, or no draw. Game winner, draw, no bet.
This game. I do think there will be a goal in this game. On cue? On cue?
Every time. I was thinking, God, is this? Are they? No, play on.
Wow.
Play on.
Can I just say, not to harp on it, though, that ball, Portugal, for some reason, didn't play all day. Just run and get on the end of it, and let's see if we can make something happen. And it's stunning when you think about the Portuguese midfield and the creativity and what they're supposed to be able to do. They never played that ball.
Speed.
Yeah. Bizarre.
Right, now you got two dudes on Congo just got smoked. The goalie got smoked. One of their defenders just got hit in the face. I think they collided. If you'll notice too, everything that people criticize, like that want to criticize about soccer, All right, it's not entertaining. There's not enough goals or whatever. Well, if you're watching this stuff, even the games without goals are crazy. There's all kinds of like crazy drama going on, and we're only in the opening like week. Like it hasn't even gotten real yet, really.
Yeah. And
we really haven't seen many like fake diving and injuries.
That's not a penalty? Are you listen, I won't think that this is, and no, you're right. We haven't seen a ton of the diving.
Yeah, no one's really. Yeah. I want to see the
but-
replay of this again though, because I don't really understand. Buddy, like there was a lot of contact.
Just shoved
The
him.
referee saying that you grabbed the jersey. Let me see the replay.
I don't know. Admittedly, I what is and what is not a penalty, I find it to be tricky at times, but
they're not going to VAR on this either. The ref wanted no part of it. He's like, no. He was explaining to him that no, you. I don't know if he's telling him you fell into him or.
Yeah.
Well, we're in the 35th minute right now. It's a different scenario. There's been a lot of heat in this World Cup. This game is in Toronto tonight, and it's raining. And it's a little cooler. Like you'll notice fans are all wearing jackets and stuff like that. Players like this. And I think it's leading to that sort of quicker pace that we saw earlier.
Yeah.
Right? We saw last night with Austria. They admitted it. Like there was no dispute. They caught a break. I mean, some teams, Switzerland played in San Francisco in like this dead ass heat in the afternoon. Austria played at like 9 o'clock at night local time in the Bay Area. Right.
Mm-hmm.
And they said, yeah, they were happy about it. I mean, today in Houston, it was air conditioned in the stadium.
Well, yeah. I mean, that we've talked about.
How's that fair? You got some teams playing like it's just, I don't know, it seemed weird to me. It's like, what? Some teams get air conditioning and we got to play in like the scalding heat and humidity. But
are you surprised the finals in New Jersey? Is it just because they can pretend it's in New York and like no one else knows any better?
It was
Like,
100%. It was a Trump thing. It was an America thing.
Yeah. I just feel like of all the places in America.
Like, did you see that Trump is going to award the trophy? Like, really?
Oh, is he?
Because like, yeah, because when you think of the World Cup, right? Yeah, there was just a story the other day that FIFA has been renting out like an entire floor of Trump Tower, and they're not even using it.
Oh.
Like they just sort of like threw a bone. Yeah, we'll rent out some offices. Like you know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one even hides it. Like it's just like okay, you know what I mean? Sure. Just what we got to do.
Yeah.
Listen, sir, we don't want trouble with this. What do we do? Well, I got some space for rent, and it'd be good if we sort of. I'm surprised they didn't put it in Miami, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like.
It
doesn't
should
make
have
sense
been
for
in Mexico City.
MetLife is bizarre.
I think like Azteca, but even in the U.S., I'll be honest, like I would have put it in SoFi.
That's what I'm a little surprised. Like you didn't go middle of the country, Texas, like L.A.
Jerry bid on
it. Like
they all bid on it. Like Jerry wanted the final. He went hard on it. Like he lobbied hard for it. SoFi did as well, and it's just funny. Like MetLife, like there's nothing around it. Like really, the coolest place would be Seattle or something, right? Like you know what I mean, or some stadium that, like
But that's the other thing too. Like it's not. You know this, Gabe. You follow the MLS well. Like I understand NYCFC are building and Red Bulls have existed forever. This is not the hotbed of American soccer.
No.
New Jersey is not the hotbed of American soccer.
On the other side, I'll bring up the U.S. ratings for the U.S. game. I think that's all you need to know. All right. So what cities watch the Team USA opener the most against Paraguay?
Yeah, we'll get into it.
It was interesting. None of the top 5 even got a game. I was thinking that's the way of life, huh?
I don't always do a great job of delivering it in the right way. I will admit that. But I think overall, when you're honest with people, they know they can trust you. That, I think the last thing you want to be is somebody who BS's people, and then they don't know if what you're saying is true, if you're manipulating them.
Outspoken with Dan Cilio. Only on SportsGrid.
Terrible start last year, injured all the way through, didn't have a chance to win that Major League Baseball season. This year, first team to 20 wins, first team to 30 wins, first team to 40 wins. It's all in the Atlanta Braves. Good baseball club lurking around here.
They still have some guys, some starting pitchers on the shelf there that could help them down the road, but the Braves are sitting pretty right now.
The early line. Only on SportsGrid.
This is all about headlines, Donnie. If we hear, if that noise gets louder as we get closer, then 45 cents is going to be 65 cents, and that's the repricing we're talking about. I don't need Utah to get them. I need people to think Utah is going to go up and get them, Donnie, and that's how you make money.
Prediction Markets Edge. Only on SportsGrid.
Hey there, it's your buddy Craig Carton. If you're trying to find out how to get all the great content that me and Tyrone Johnson give you every single day, here's Tyrone to tell you how.
You can subscribe on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, and of course, Amazon Music as well. We're at all four.
That's right. It's the Craig Carton Show podcast every weekday morning live at 11, replayed at noon on YouTube and on SportsGrid throughout the country. Check it out.
All right, hand up. I hardly know what I'm watching at this point. We'll get to some of those numbers that Gabe was talking about, but just this game, like there's no shots. Ghana literally don't have a shot. And just so everybody understands, like not a shot on goal, like blocked over the net, nothing. There's no corners in this game. I don't even know what we're watching right now, Gabe.
This is turning into what like people think that people don't like soccer is. They'll be like, "What the hell's going on here?"
Yeah, they keep like checking on the goal. Yeah, the Ghana goalie's out of his mind.
Yeah,
he's flying all over the place.
Yeah, this is the third time he's been medically checked. Even the ref's coming over. He's like, "Dude, like come on!" Like after every sort of play in front of the net, the Ghana goalie's done. He's
like,
on
stop jumping.
Turf. He's on the turf, like you said, like he's like driving off the top rope. Look at him here again. I give him credit. He's freaking fearless.
Yes,
he went in there to box that ball. Look at this. He landed on his head. Like, look,
you know what I mean?
These aren't him being soft either. Like Kevin said, right. He's flying in, like landing, crashing down on people.
Yeah,
but
he's pretty jacked.
It's fun. Too. Yeah, hey, big dude for a goalie here. Was it Ziggy?
Yeah, shout out Ziggy.
I tell you what, though, for betting purposes, it's playing just according to plan. I mean, we're on the under 2.5 check. We're on the draw. The draw started and closed at plus 218. It's plus 130 right now. And we've seen a big swing in the money line just momentarily a couple of minutes ago, guys. Remember I said it was plus 200 on both sides, essentially. Ghana are now up to plus 245. Panama are plus 190. The computer and the odds makers are noticing, Kevin, that Ghana are bringing nothing to the table here, and it's Panama, like, you know. But you know how this works. Ghana could just score out in a flash out of nowhere.
Absolutely. Absolutely. It would not surprise me. Also, this is going to be a good test to, like, what the added time is going to be in some of these matches. Because we've checked on the keeper about 4 times. We had a 3-minute hydration break. Like, if this thing comes up 4 minutes, I'm going to flip out. Like, I'm going to go crazy.
As an under better. I didn't like the last. There was a game earlier where the ref did it correctly. They added 11 minutes. And I was like, you know what? I actually like your little American way better. Let's go back to the 4 or 5.
Yeah. So, wait, Gabe, list off some of those cities that were.
Oh, yeah, let me get the list here.
Because I do
Kansas
think that's
City, actually. So Kansas City does have had a game, but Kansas City is always like the hotbed of this stuff. They're a big-time soccer fan base, guys, that city.
Yeah.
Let me get the exact numbers here.
And they got the Argentina Messi hat trick. At least that worked out, right? Like, I'm being
they
serious.
got Algeria staying there as well. You know, the Cabo Verde goaltender now, his Instagram followers up to like 10 million now.
Unreal. He better start. He's gonna have to get a couple brand deals. Start selling Kardashian makeup.
Well, speaking of which, he ain't playing around, Kevin, because he's already refollowed back like women. Literally. People are like, he's literally like, they see his account, he's following, basically, if you're hot, like, he'll follow you back. Like, we know what this guy, he rock when this World Cup is over, I'll tell you what. Kansas City recorded a 9.2 rating, a 29% share in English. All right, so the number one market, USA Paraguay on Fox, was Kansas City. Kansas City, number one. Number two, Boston.
Wow.
San Diego, number three.
San Diego's beautiful.
This one's 4 has surprised me. Dallas. Figure they like football there, American football, but no, Dallas. 7.3% of households in Dallas watch USA game. And I tell you what, St. Louis is a big supporter of like all things America sports.
Mm-hmm.
Like they watch, like I saw the gold medal hockey, St. Louis, Buffalo. Like, you know what I mean? They're always like the same cities type thing. Like St. Louis, they watch stuff. They like this stuff. Like St. Louis, but so look, San Diego should have gotten a game. Be a great place for a game. They didn't. Boston got a game, KC, but they didn't get the big ones. You know what I mean? They sort of got grouped. KC, St. Louis did it, but yeah, KC, Boston, San Diego, Dallas, St. Louis were the biggest viewed cities.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's like a travel from the year from European countries to New York. Maybe that's to New Jersey.
Telemundo, right? So Hispanic people in the States watching in Spanish. Yeah. Top 5, LA, 13.4%. Wow. Miami, 12.4%. Houston, 9.6%. Dallas, 9.4%.
You know what? Maybe
KC,
that's why it's in New Jersey. Because if by some miracle, Gabe, the U.S. are in the final and the final were to be in Miami, it's not a road game.
Yeah,
just imagine.
But you notice that was my point earlier
imagine?
about the championship game of MetLife. You notice, Kevin, New York's not even on the list.
No.
Not
even. Are you surprised?
You know what I mean?
Especially with the Knicks too, Gabe.
No.
Like Saturday, whoever was playing, which game was Saturday night?
Yeah. USA played Friday, Knicks were Saturday, but no one cared at that point. Yeah, exactly. And also, listen, but the thing is, what's the number one? It goes to show the Hispanic presence in Los Angeles, 13.4%.
Mm-hmm.
New York, though, it goes to show that it's like college football. I don't know. Like, you know what? Sports are massive in New York, but New York sports are massive in New York.
Well, it's the main, again, like people sometimes are like, why is college football not big in New York? Guys, we don't have a team. Syracuse doesn't count.
But it is big in New York. Like other teams are big. Like there's the West Virginia bar next to Studio 34 is packed every Saturday.
Well, that's why half of us are Notre Dame fans, right, Gabe? Because like, why not? Like, we might as well be. Yeah. What else are we?
You should all be Syracuse fans or Buffalo Bull fans.
Isn't it? This is one of the things that like bothered me. It is a disgrace.
But I remember Syracuse used to be the team in New York City. New York, the NY Post and everything, in the Bayheim and in the old days when Anthony used to adopt it. But they threw them under the bus when they're not good. Oh, we're not really New York. But when they're good, they're really New York. Now I guess it's St. John's, right?
I agree.
Don't you agree with that take, right? When Syracuse are good, Syracuse are good, everyone's a Syracuse fan in New York City. Yeah. New York Post, the media's on board. When they're not, they're like, it's not New York. They're not really us.
It's exactly how it should be. I think that's exactly how we should be treating Syracuse. I think we've got that nailed perfect.
I don't always do a great job of delivering it in the right way. I will admit that. But I think overall, when you're honest with people, they know they can trust you. That, I think the last thing you want to be is somebody who BS's people, and then they don't know if what you're saying is true, if you're manipulating them.
Outspoken with Dan Cilio. Only on SportsGrid.
Terrible start last year, injured all the way through, didn't have a chance to win that Major League Baseball season. This year, first team to 20 wins, first team to 30 wins, first team to 40 wins. It's all been the Atlanta Braves. Good baseball club lurking around here.
They still have some guys, some starting pitchers on the shelf there that could help them down the road, but the Braves are sitting pretty right now.
The Early Line. Only on SportsGrid.
This is all about headlines, Donnie. If we hear, if that noise gets louder as we get closer, then 45 cents is going to be 65 cents, and that's the repricing we're talking about. I don't need Utah to get him. I need people to think Utah is going to go up and get him, Donnie, and that's how you make money.
Prediction Markets Edge. Only on SportsGrid.
Hey there, it's your buddy Craig Carton. If you're trying to find out how to get all the great content that me and Tyrone Johnson give you every single day, here's Tyrone to tell you how.
You can subscribe on Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Spotify, and of course, Amazon Music as well. We're at all four.
That's right. It's the Craig Carton Show podcast every weekday morning live at 11, replayed at noon on YouTube and on SportsGrid throughout the country. Check it out.
Not right. Not right. You know, we log in before the show. I'm like, has anyone got a pick? Koski stopped giving out.
Koski behind the scenes.
Well, here's why, Gabe, because he sent me, you know him, some 3-leg parlay for the England game that hit.
Of course,
he got mad at me that I didn't give him credit on air, and now he's holding back picks from me. Now he's holding back. So
Koski just hit a draw, first half draw. And we go to the break, and I just hear in the production booth in the background, I hear someone going, "I'm the soccer king." So that's already like I heard soccer king in the background and stuff. Like, so yeah, Koski's killing it. We should find out. So yeah, who does the crew like in the Colombia game? I guess that's what really matters because that's the next one coming up. And what are you going to do in the second half here? Because I don't know. We got the draw, Kevin. I'm on Panama plus half a goal. We got the draw in another bet. I got under 2.5. I mean, I can't complain. I mean, it's not the most entertaining game, but from betting purposes, how about this? Under 1.5 is minus 250 right now.
Yeah, as it should be. I'm wondering, I don't know. I don't want to make a dumb bet just for the sake of it, right? But, like, there are 4 shots in this game. Like, how does that hold? Like
what's the in-game corners now? It's been 0 corners, 3.5. I'm not even sure it gets to 4.
I'm not sure it gets to 1. You know,
the cards
like,
they moved to 2.5. It was 3.5. They moved to 2. So the cards right now 2.5 plus 120.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't want to we get picks for everything. I don't want to say I want to stand pat, but we kind of gave you everything. I mean, we're on the draw. We're on the under 2.5.
Yeah, you're
we're on
looking
the under
good.
3.5
You're looking
cards.
good.
Like, yeah, and the books have squeezed the numbers so much. So like, I would say I could live with under 2.5 cards, and I would say, Kevin, that somebody's going to score. I'm not convinced it's Panama. I mean, Ghana could score a flash goal out of nowhere. Or is this going to end up scoreless? I don't think it ends up scoreless. I think someone's going to win 1-0. I got the draw, but I hope I'm wrong.
What I'm thinking is
go
going
1-1.
to
Someone scores and the other team scores.
Panama's shots. Like, I don't trust anything being put on target in this game. That just does not seem like an option here. But Panama to get 9 shots, I'm seeing it minus 110. That would be 6 shots. Like, they have been the more dangerous side. You got to think that they're in the halftime being like, listen, someone's going to have to put pucks on that here. Like, this is a little out of
guys. Shots on target for the entire game now. We're at the half. 1.5 shots on target for Ghana. Can they get 2 balls at the net?
Gabe, they have
Two
one
balls.
shot. Gabe, they have one shot. And do you know how lenient they are?
So you know what? No, they don't. So they have the one shot, but it's not on target.
That's what I'm saying, though.
Yeah, it's not on target. Yeah, so they need 2 shots on target. They have 1 shot in the game. Team shots, Ghana right now, 6.5. Panama, 8.5. And I got to tell you, unlike hockey, I like the shot prop in soccer. They're very generous with it. You boot the ball over the net from midfield, it's a shot.
That's what
you don't even have to hit the net. Like, you just drill the ball like way over the net, you get a shot. It's like, I like that.
I think the Ghana shot was so bad, it was a throw-in. It wasn't even a goal kick. Like, that's how bad the shot was by Ghana.
Yeah, like, you get credit for, like, shots loosely in soccer. You just got to boot the ball at the net type of thing, and you'll get a shot. Like, if it gets blocked, it doesn't matter. Like, can Ghana, come on. You're telling me, so Ghana, are they going to get to 7 shots in this game? I kind of feel Panama will be the ones that'll press more.
Thinking,
like, they're over under 8.5. Yeah, 9 shots plus 100.
I like that. I think that's the way to go. What are we going to do? Sit this game out? Come on. There's no reason. Love Island's not even on tonight, so it's not even like I have to watch Love Island. We might as well.
I'll throw one out here just to get a head start for people. Like I said, the shot on goal props are interesting.
Is this going to be for tomorrow?
No, you know what? I've been pretty good at not bringing it up, but I'll tell you what, speaking of which...
well, when I hear you say head start, I'm thinking...
I'm thinking of the Columbia game tonight.
Oh, okay.
I haven't busted it out yet. We're ready for tomorrow.
Oh, it's a
still
beautiful
has the tag
jersey.
on.
So it's such a good jersey.
This is the one they're wearing tomorrow by chance. I didn't even know that. Like, when I got it.
Worked out perfect. Worked out perfect. Here we go. Big Matt. Listen, Gabe won't be here tomorrow. Don't worry.
2-0 Canada.
Sports Rage. Every pick you've ever needed.
Nah, I won't tweet. I won't tweet all day. I'm going to be busy. I'm kidding.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
a lot of videos coming.